Next on Newsmakers, transportation and freight mobility, specifically to and from the Port of Tacoma and how it affects surrounding communities. That's coming up. Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. We are at the annual meeting of the Association of Washington Cities and the Tri-Cities. And joining me right now, Councilmember Pat Hulcey from the city of Fife. Thanks so much for coming on the program. It's great to talk with you.
Thank you, Sabrina.
A lot of people, of course, know where Fife is, but for those who don't, tell us a little bit about it. How many people call it home?
Well, we've got about 9,300 residents in there, and in the daytime it swells to about 25,000 people that work there. We're located just south of the Port of Tacoma and east of Tacoma.
Now, you mentioned the Port of Tacoma. I know a big priority for you as council member is transportation and freight mobility, as I mentioned at the top of this program. Why such a big priority there? What's going on?
Well, we have 4 of the main entrances out of the Port of Tacoma come through our streets. So on any given day, we could have as many as 1,000 trucks traveling through Fife. And then you mix that in with the normal traffic that's there, and it creates quite a problem. And to kind of put it in perspective for everybody, the new route for the 167 extension project basically runs through our streets right now. And so it's important for us and then for the port and the state, in fact, to get that project going.
So it sounds like it really affects quality of life for the residents of Fife.
It does. It's a high priority. That's the highest priority on our planning when we do our planning for the city.
So what is the solution? I mean, you mentioned State Route 167 and the extension.
Right.
What would it take to really make things different for Fife?
Well, like I say, a lot of it is impacted by the port. So 167 would give us a way to get those trucks onto the freeway without necessarily coming through the city, through the streets. And so it would have a huge impact on the city in a way that transportation moves.
So in terms of completing, we're talking securing funding.
Right. Yeah, the package is in the legislature right now and they're discussing it.
And what kind of funding, what does that mean in terms of challenges and in getting it secured? It's quite a bit.
Yes, the 167 project by itself is about $1.8 billion, and you're looking at a $10 billion complete package for all the state's projects. So it's a big deal.
And what other sources of revenue would help secure the funding?
Well, there's revenue that comes in from the federal government as far as the I-5 connection and that, and then there's the state revenue. And then in this package, there's also a 10.5-cent gas tax, and that helps fund this too. So
how optimistic or not optimistic are you that this can really, turn into a reality?
Oh, well, they're not that far off in the legislature right now, just a couple of votes. So I think it'll go. They may have to do some tweaking on it, but I think it's going to go. And to put it into perspective as far as our challenges and what we've done, we've finished 2 projects down there, 70th and Valley projects, and they're about $20 million. And we need a bridge that goes over I-5 to complete that project. The bridge is about $65 million. So if you put all 3 projects together, that's about a 3-cent gas tax.
So it's something that
small town.
Right. So it's costly, but it's something that is necessary.
Yeah, and we try, and we just finished one of our visioning plans for the city, and we look 40 years out as far as what we need to do to make this all work. And there's quite a few changes that need to happen in that.
So just in closing, once you get that funding, obviously it will take some time to ease the congestion, but the priority right now is to secure that funding.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right, Councilmember Hulcey, thanks so much for talking to us. And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers.